You know, I applaud the pro tem's motivation in getting guns and ammunition away from criminals. And I think we'll all agree that we hate seeing the drive-by shootings that we witness, the gang shootings, the terrorist attacks like the ones in San Bernardino. And I appreciate the symbolism of the pro tem wearing his orange tie today. I'm wearing a red tie today. And the symbolism of my tie is the hundreds of thousands of men and women that gave their lives, the ultimate sacrifice to protect our Constitution, that all of us have taken an oath of office to protect both at the California level and at the federal level. If SB 1235 is passed and enacted into law, it would require the collection and reporting of personal consumer information for all ammunition purchases throughout the state. In doing so, it would be imposing drastic and unjustified restrictions on law-abiding gun owners while doing nothing to reduce violent crime. It will similarly fail to reduce violent crime as a law requiring honest citizens to now register to buy ammunition, and it will not deter criminals, because what are the criminals going to do? They don't follow the laws. That's why they're criminals. They're going to go to the black market to buy their ammunition, or they're going to go to neighboring states to buy their ammunition, where we don't have a homogeneous set of laws that would do what we ultimately would like to do, and that's get guns and ammunition out of the hands of dangerous criminals and those suffering from mental illness. In 2009, Assembly Bill 962 was enacted into law. That legislation sought to impose identical restrictions on handgun ammunition sales. Those restrictions have yet to be enforced, however, because the definition of handgun ammunition employed by AB 962 was ruled unconstitutionally vague. In 2011, Governor Brown vetoed a virtually similar ammunition sales registration bill. Governor Brown specifically instructed that another ammunition registration amendment should not be considered prior to the resolution of Park versus California, which enjoined the enforcement of AB 962. That case, my friends, is still pending before the California Supreme Court. What this will do is we'll make ammunition more expensive, more bureaucratic for lawful gun owners to get, and it will force not only criminals, but it will force even law-abiding citizens to just go buy their ammo, which will be much less expensive, by just going to our neighboring state of Arizona. The criminals will, of course, resort to underground mechanisms of getting ammunition and guns, which basically they do today. With this plethora of gun bills that we see today, I will tell you that I have not had as many phone calls and emails from people, both Republicans and some very conservative Democrats that value their Second Amendment rights, that feel that this is an intrusion on their Second Amendment rights. And that is why I felt compelled that I must stand up to protect our Second Amendment rights from those that seek to diminish it, to dishonor those that fought for those rights. And it gets also to the point of transparency. We all know what the gut and amend process does. It limits the ability of the public to come and testify and show their support or their opposition to bills. I wish there was a way that we could eliminate that process in this building, and we could all stand for transparency in government and letting those that may have a differing opinion than ourselves have the ability to address us. Because they can't come down to the floor and tell us how they feel about it now. It's not convenient for people to know within a short period of time that they want to come to Sacramento and express their outrage that you're taking their rights away from them. So I'm going to stand with the Second Amendment. I want to protect lawful abiding citizens and not make criminals out of law-abiding citizens. Let's protect lawful gun owners and give them the rights afforded to them by the U.S. Constitution. And for those reasons, I strongly urge a no vote on SB 1235.